Hey everybody, it's me, Andy,
And I'm Sean.
and this is a special mini Commander's Brew.
This is our core set number 20 preview card.
Yes, core set number 20.
Is that the right
2020. Core set 2020, I believe.
Core set 20. I mean, it's an M in the
Yeah.
code thing, so that's just confusing.
We're all just going to call it M20, right?
Yeah, M20.
Yeah. So here we are.
Wow.
Had some time off, but we got to pop in for a quick preview card, of course.
Yes, thank you to Wizards for giving us this preview card for free. We are under we're getting nothing from this except the privilege of giving you the information of this M20 preview card.
We're getting nothing from this.
Yeah, we're getting thank you to Wizards for giving it to us, but
Yeah.
just so you know, we're getting absolutely nothing else from them. They've
Yeah.
done nothing for us.
This is useless.
They've done was send us an email with this card in it, but they've done nothing else for us.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely not getting anything out of this except for an early look at a pretty sweet little card that I think is going to be a solid commander card.
I think so too. Should we get down to it, Andy? What is this card?
Let's get right into it. It's an uncommon from M20, and it is called Moldervine Reclamation. It's 3 black green, so it's a 5 mana Golgari enchantment. And it says, whenever a creature you control dies, you gain a life and draw a card.
Yeah.
Not bad. Obviously, those sacrifice decks, those Golgari decks, they're going to love this card. This is like, if you're talking just Golgari, like this is pretty close to a staple. Maybe not exactly a staple, but like you're going to want this in a lot of your Golgari decks.
The discussion of staple gets so difficult these days because there are so many things that qualify. Like, what does this do? It's an enchantment, so it's a little on the trickier side to remove. Whenever a creature you control dies, that happens all the time, either through combat or if you're just sacrificing things, if you're generating a ton of tokens. I don't know if you got devour or exploit synergies. Like, you'll know it if your commander wants to do that. You gain 1 life and draw a card. Gaining the life is sort of the least important part, but drawing an extra card is amazing. We've seen tons of cards already that are in the enchantment style. So like, how do you manage what is a staple and what is not? It's so difficult, but I mean, we're happy to have it.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, really, stable or not, I think this card is very good. Obviously, there's a lot of things that already kind of look like this card, especially in black.
Yes.
You got a lot of creatures that do it, and a lot of times, again, in Golgari, you're going to prefer this ability on a creature, just because it's going to be easier for you to recur that creature if it does get killed or board wiped or something like that. It's going to be easier to sacrifice it. It can be sack fodder, right? Like a Grim Haruspex, for example.
Right.
But one thing I think that this card does have the edge on is if you are looking for something that's harder to remove, obviously, enchantment, there you go. That's a big bonus. But this just says whenever a creature you control dies. It doesn't have to be non-token, right? Like that's a big thing. So this can go very well in those, like Abzan, I feel like will love this card.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Abzan tokens.
Yeah.
So anything where you're making tokens, if you're looking at green, like Sultai zombies, are going to like this a lot, I think. So there's a lot of options for this card. I think you're going to see this pop up quite a bit. And it's an uncommon, so it's going to be cheap.
It's uncommon. It's going to be cheap. Like the closest one, I mean, I'm going to throw a card out here, Dark Prophecy. This is an enchantment that costs black, black, black. And it says whenever a creature you control dies, you draw a card and lose 1 life.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the dangerous version. Your opponent's like, I've seen an opponent resolve Dark Prophecy and I've been like, ooh, I bet you I can remove a bunch of these token creatures and just kind of throw a wrench in your plan. and hopefully finish off the other player before they get a chance to use all those cards they've drawn. But gaining a life is just safe. Like, it's fine. I think it combos amazingly well with all those. Like Dark Prophecy goes great with this card because then you draw 2 cards and the net life is 0.
That's true. You know what? That is an excellent point, actually. So a lot of times we'll see cards that get you to draw a card when something dies, but you lose that life, and it's a pretty small price to pay. But I think, if you've been playing Commander for any length of time, you've seen players get to the point where it's like, my own Phyrexian Arena is going to kill me, or my own Dark Prophecy is going to kill me. I think we saw Butler once lose because of his own Dark Prophecy. That's the one that really sticks out in my head.
Yeah. Well, if you're a fan of our Battle of the Brood series, there was one not too long ago. I forget which one, where Andy, you yourself were in dangerous levels from your own what's it called, Phyrexian Arena.
That's right. Now, obviously, these are that's pretty corner case. Like, it's not super often, and really, that's not the thing that's killing you. But it is nice to have something like a Moldervine Reclamation on the board while you have something like that, just to mitigate that, right? Like, maybe someone's been attacking you and you're down to 5 life. Well, at least this thing is going to allow your whatever it is to still activate and still work the way you want it to, so you can hopefully draw out of that situation. So that's I think that's nice to have.
Well, and if I'm gonna want both of them, right? Like, if I already have Dark Prophecy in my deck, I think I might either upgrade it to Moldervine Reclamation or just add Moldervine Reclamation, because whichever one I get first is gonna help me get to the other one, and then I'm at equilibrium and I'm just drawing all kinds of cards like crazy.
I know. Mix this with a Grim Haruspex, or mix this with what's the big dude?
Is it
not Kothafed, but it's right there. Harvester of Souls.
Harvester of Souls helps when your opponents lose. There's no life.
Midnight
change.
Reaper. That's
Midnight Reaper. Yeah, Midnight Reaper. You lose a life and draw a card. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just going to even that out as well. So those are just some nice bits.
I like those bits.
Yeah. I think I'm most excited for this for token decks though. Golgari tokens, right? Like Izoni. I think you're 100% running this in Izoni.
Oh my gosh, it's the same. It's what Izoni does, just automatically.
Exactly. You're also going to run this in very popular Golgari commander.
I don't know.
The experience
Mazarek.
One.
With you get experience counters. This is
of Clan Neltoth.
Marin.
Marin, thank you. I knew it was an M.
Yes.
Marin, obviously Marin. Like, it goes without saying, you're losing, your creatures are dying all the time there, and filling your hand is great.
It actually went without saying for a couple of minutes there.
It did go without saying for a while, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. I think this is a great commander card.
Yeah, you know what? And I also want to say, this is an amazing design space that Wizards is running in. Because, so we touched on it earlier. It's so hard. How do you decide what's better, Dark Prophecy or this, right? Dark Prophecy is harder to cast in that it's 3 black, but it's cheaper overall because it's only 3 CMC. But at the end of the day, as long as they keep giving us little variants like this, that means that they will all remain cheap. Like Moldervine Reclamation, I suspect will be a gumball for its entirety of its existence.
It's an uncommon.
So that's great. That's where I want these cards to be. They're not you don't build a whole deck around these, but these are the decks that are the glue that make decks work. And I think those are the cards that I want. Those cards need to stay cheap. When the glue becomes so expensive, and that's what we're seeing right now. The glue that keeps decks together is constantly getting more expensive. So that's making it harder and harder to brew decks. But so keep giving us stuff like this. Thank you, Wizards.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm excited to see cards like this come out. It's going to be fun to run this in limited, but this is a commander card. No question about it.
Well, and for those of you who are watching the stream and versus listening, you'll know it also goes in chair tribal. It goes in statues tribal. Yes, graveyard tribal.
It also goes in monuments inside of forests tribal.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one. Yeah, you gotta have that.
If you're doing a theme deck on Jedeg, Philosopher of Graves.
I was gonna say Jedeg tribal.
And then in a larger scope, just egg tribal.
Egg tribal. Because
you got Jedeg, but other eggs too.
In case you haven't noticed, Jedegg, Philosopher of Graves, is who's credited with the flavor text on this one.
Yes.
In case someone's super like, or if you're just listening and you're like, who's Jedegg?
What, you don't know who Jedegg is?
I guess do you think that's Jedegg in the picture?
I mean, okay, so the picture is a person in a statue with a bunch of vines crawling all over it, right? I guess those are the Moldervines reclaiming the statue because this dude died. And no, because I don't think that's Jedegg, because the quote is, "The heroes of the past nourish our spirits by their example and nourish our crops by their decay." I don't think this guy's talking about himself being dead. I think he's talking about all these other people.
Okay. Because, so also just looking this up, Moldervine is a word, of course, we've heard before in Magic. So just kind of figuring out, like, where's this card coming from? Where is it situated in the multiverse?
Yes.
Looks like it's Ravnica.
Oh.
Because Moldervine Cloak is an enchantment. It's an aura. It gives +3/+3, dredge 2. And it is it's from the original Ravnica.
Right.
City of Guilds, yeah. So
you know what? I could not find Jedegg on the internet. Do you think we're recording this before our scheduled release date? Do you think we're getting a new legendary called Jedegg and we just haven't seen them yet?
Jedegg. Interesting.
Like, no hits come up on Jedegg.
You're right. Huh. Like,
Did I spell it
even
wrong?
the MTG Wiki, which is famously very good about that. Like, huh. Yeah, really good. Okay, well, yeah, no, Jedegg is a whole new thing.
Whoa.
Looks like.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Really? Oh,
whoa.
okay.
No. Okay, no. It is true it's not there, but I searched for Jedegg and I found the creepiest website I've ever seen.
Oh, no.
It was a bunch of random letters. It looked like it was written, you know how, like, they're like, the letter A is T, the letter B is H, right? Like, all the letters are different letters. It looked like that. And at the top were 4 images of women in lingerie.
Okay.
And then it closed itself after I was trying to scroll it for a couple of seconds to see if I could find where Jedegg was in it. Mysterious.
Did you just download a virus? Did you?
Oh, I hope not.
Did you get scammed there briefly?
No, this was from Google search. I Google searched for Jedegg.
I also just Google searched for Jedegg. I didn't see anything like that.
How'd you spell it?
Geddeg.
Gedd. Oh, wait, now I got something different. Man, I don't know. Something's weird.
Ooh, Jedegg is haunting you.
I think so.
Well, anyways, maybe somebody who's read the books or something, maybe Jedegg has popped up, but it seems like it hasn't, because searching on the wiki, usually you'll find something, and we haven't hit anything here. But anyways, Moldervine Reclamation seems like a very solid card. Excellent little Golgari enchantment. I think it goes in any of the 3 color that include Golgari. You know, there's always a lot of sacrificing going on. Jund's going to love this.
Yeah.
And again, because it hits tokens too, that's why, right? Like Abzan, Jund is going to love it. Sultai for like the non-tokens is still going to be happy with it, I'd say. So yeah, sounds looks pretty cool.
A sound investment.
Well, thank you, Wizards of the Coast, once again. Can't wait for M20. You know, especially if we're still if we're cranking out cards like this is going to be great.
Yeah, and I hope I don't have a virus.
I hope you don't either. The Jedegg virus.
No.
Oh no, it's so many eggs. Named Jed. Okay. Thanks everyone for checking this one out. We will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Big thanks to all our patrons who make these episodes possible.
Yeah, and if you want to check out more comedy videos, check out our Brews News playlist.
Make sure you follow us on Twitch TV to see when we play live.
If you want to chat with us, head over to Twitter. We're @CommandersBrew.
And please hit subscribe to ding the bell and find out when we got new stuff coming out.
See you next time.
Bye.